Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. And I'm your host for LT Productions, and you are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering Hush, which is on the ALLBlk streaming service app. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. You can like this video. You can also share it. Subscribe to my channel if you have not as of yet, and leave your comments below. This is season 2. I believe this is episode 5. So things are heating up, and there was a lot of activity. Not so much action, but a lot of plots. This episode reminded me of the female version of Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and I think Ocean's 13, I think was the women's version. Just that how they came up and what they did. But I'm going to explain it in just a second. I watched the show just a few minutes ago, so I didn't write anything down. But here we go. Hopefully I remember everything. Now, we start off with the aftermath of Alexis, I think is Jordan's sister's name. Jordan comes home and basically is a wreck. And I think I got to remember the actress's name, and I'll get it and I'll put it up front. But she did a really good job. I think allowing Jordan to come up from out of all these secrets is developing the character, and she's able to free flow. I'm not going to say she was stifled. It's just there's a lot that Jordan had to hold in, and now we're starting to see some more layers of her. The emotions, you can tell, were pretty raw. So she's freaking out. She's taking a shower. She's got all this blood on her hands. We get backstory because Selena goes to the mansion. Jordan goes to the mansion, and also Selena is there. Selena is first in. Hey, I see you back at the mansion. It's time to make that money. And then she sees that Jordan is a wreck. We get the backstory of what really happened with Jordan and Link back in the day. Her real name is Gabrielle, I think it is. I forgot that part. Sorry. Anyways, when Jordan was in high school, was in college, her mom got sick. She became a stripper. So in order to pay for tuition and also for her mom, she stripped at Link's place. Well, Link had her as the eye of his objection, basically chose her to be one of his main girls, and treated her, I guess you want to say nice, but gave her the soft life. But I guess they weren't, at least in Jordan's eyes, exclusive, but he laid claim to Jordan and couldn't do anything. She was dating someone on the school campus. Jordan ended up beating the guy almost to death, and then ended up beating her. So her and her younger sister, one day when she was ready to get free, Link killed another stripper. They followed him, found the body, took the body from wherever it was, switched IDs, and she faked her death as if this was the girl. And that was the reason why Link went to jail. I said, what the crap? So I'm not giving Link any excuses, but I think I would understand why there is revenge. That helps clear what's really going on, because it was like, okay, so what is this actual connection? We know you faked your death, Jordan, but we didn't know what. Maybe her name was Grace. It was either it was a G word, so I think it was Grace or Gabrielle. I think it was Gabrielle, because it's like, okay, what? So basically, she's presumed dead. So now it looks like Jordan could go to jail if it's ever revealed that she faked her death, or at least some charges could be ring. But anyways, Drea, she comes in, and that's when Jordan's confessing everything as to what the connection between her and Link is. So she said, you know what? I think it's really time that we really fulfill the plan that I have, and that's to get rid of Link. And then Selena jumped right up. I'm down. Let's do this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Selena. Set it off up in here. So that was fun. It was interesting to finally know what really happened with Jordan. I'm going to stay with Jordan for a little bit just to get her out of the way. Later on, Link wants another $100,000. Because Selena's like, no, wait. He's basically a pimp. And he's going to keep you in this forever cycle. Just like Sally Mae does in all of these payday loans. But this is a real person that's threatening her life. No, he's not going to kill her until he finds no more use in her. And possibly if you don't come up with the money, then he'll kill you. But whatever. I think Also, Link was obsessed with her enough that he said he was going to marry her, but never did, of course. So anyways, to move on with Jordan, later on, she speaks with her girls. Keith then gets on the phone after the girls are done. He wants the truth. And she says, I will give you the truth someday. I mean, one day I'm going to let you know in that way. And he's like, if you can't tell me now, then no. I mean, at this point, lady, it's good to confess. You're going to lose your husband. So later on, she goes back to the mansion, and she's already there. She's hysterical, and he says that she ends up telling the girls, along with Gina, who's there now, he wants to divorce me. And again, Dre's like, we gotta kill him. So Drea comes up with an elaborate plan, and it involves Selena. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Speaking of Selena, the plot is thickening with her. So Selena is having sex with Paige. That's an old girlfriend. They're just talking about their relationship, or what Paige wants out of the relationship after having sex with her. Selena's like, no, that's my husband, and we can't really do this, because their agreement and their rules is that they either have sex together, or you at least are telling each one, I'm going to have sex with this certain person or whatever, like with the third. So I think Selena was like, there can't be no feelings and all that. She's trying to say that she don't have feelings for this girl, and Paige is like, yeah, you do. I mean, Selena, you would have told your husband about this. So there's something there that's more than just sex going on, and you need to handle that really quick. So Terrell comes in, and she has the girl Paige hide, and then hopefully leave up out of there. Terrell comes in. Selena asks, what's up? I think he had a meeting with Rashid, and they said that they still want to take over the club and want to get Link and Mona out of there. And Selena says, fine by me. Just if they kill each other, they do. That's 2 less headaches. Blah 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 blah. So Terrell ended up finding Paige's panties, and he's not very aggressive about it, but he's upset with her about this. You know the rules. Da 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 da. And you're not supposed to be having no feelings. And Selena's like, I don't have any feelings for her. But basically, he says that you will not be having sex with her no more. Get rid of her. All right. Gina. So I was trying to figure out who actually sent this IAO guy, the one that she had sex with a couple weeks ago. It looks like Julio is being awarded something as far as, let me back up. Drea and Gina meet up. She finds out that Drea and Gina, they meet up, and she finds out that Alejandro is alive. She's really pondering on if she wants to get back with Alejandro or still stay stuck with Julio. She doesn't know right now. Anyways, the following day or whatever, Julio and Gina attend, I think, some type of awards banquet or something for Julio. And guess who's on the red carpet along with Julio and Gina? The IAO guy. He's tall and good looking. I was like, okay. It was a little bit hard to really picture him with all the masquerade stuff on. So it's like, seeing him at full length, I was like, okay. So obviously there's some uncomfortableness with Gina seeing IAO there. She ends up telling Julio, I have a migraine. She goes someplace else. I thought she was going to go to the bathroom, but she ends up running into IAO. IAO wants to still F around. And she said, we can't do that. After whatever the awards ceremony is, I guess IAO was supposed to roast him or whatever. We didn't get to see that. Oh well. What was I going to say? They get home, Gina and Julio. And Julio starts talking about IAO. He's like, he wants what we got. So I really think this was Julio's doing in bringing IAO around. Because it was so mysterious, and you could tell that he's kind of letting her know that he knows that she was with him, but not really. You could tell that he's the one that sent him. Then Gina was like, well, I forgot what she said, but basically she asked Julio, can we have sex? And he said no. He's very manipulative and toxic and abusive to this girl. You need to get out of that relationship. I don't know where you're going to go, but obviously we're pushing for you to be with Alejandro. I don't know what's going to happen, if Julio going to die or if Alejandro going to die or what, but you're in jail and you need to be released. That was it for her story. Drea, she's still manipulating to make sure that she gets all her guests that she wants on her first TV appearance, well, not TV appearance, but on her TV show, talk show. And she's promising the executives that all the people that she has lined up are going to be there, and she's asking for a specific figure bonus in order to make this happen. And a manager there is like, I handle all this, but Drea has taken over. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but whatever. Mayor Claire is liking the response from media, knowing that Judge is basically on his own to sink and die in his own lust, and seeing that the feedback, even from news media, that there's positivity for Mayor to be reelected because they're rallying around. I think that they're rallying around her. This is my personal feeling, because they feel bad that she's been cheated on by her husband with dudes. That's just my personal feeling about it. But you guys can let me know in the comments below, because I mean, if it's just cheating like Monica Lewinsky or something, they could still rally around her. But at the same time, black folk with this whole homophobia and thinking this disgusting, I'm sure that they are really like, oh, none of this is your fault. It's all his fault. He's disgusting. You know how it is. She texts Drea and says everything is going according to plan. She's loving it. And of course, Drea smiles because she's really the spider of the web. Q won't give it up. Q, she don't want you like that. She's never wanted you like that. And it's fun. She says that her therapist just helped her to see that she crossed the lines and we shouldn't have overstepped at all. Q's not really accepting of that. I'm thinking later on, after he burst out of her home, he feels like he's been used. Duh. I don't get it, but whatever. Of course you have been used, sir. I see him putting the cameras up. I don't know if that's in Drea's home or in someone else's home, because he's still on assignment for Drea. It doesn't seem like it's over. I think he was also warning her against Malcolm, because you don't know what type of person he was in jail, and you don't know what his real plot is. And I think that's just foreshadowing of what is to happen. Like, why would you go? Really, Drea, I don't understand. Maybe you could still love him, but whatever. He cheated on you, got someone else pregnant, married him, and you counseled him, and now she's dead, and now he's coming back to you because she's not alive. You're weird. Drea and Malcolm, they go out to dinner at this beautiful place. I'm loving all the roses. Hopefully they are fake, because that would be a lot of insects around there. But just my personal feeling. He gave her this beautiful necklace that kind of matched her outfit. Now, I'm trying to figure out where Malcolm got this money from. Like, there's things that are rolling in my head. You've been in jail for a while. So you have money just sitting around? Doubt it. Doubt it. Anyways, so Drea came up with this plan. Oh, someone was listening to Link. Oh, the detective that got benched from last season. She has been, she wired his phone and has been listening to the phone call. And she's reporting back to someone. I guess it's Mona. I'm not for sure, because we don't know who was on the other end. Now we go on to Drea's plot. So Selena has to really carry off one part of the plan, one part of the plot. And that is to get the gun that killed LeVar and also replace it. Oh, whose gun? Who's gun? Oh, replace it with another gun. But they did say whose gun that was. But the gun that that killed LeVar is actually in Link's office. Selena goes and gets that and replaces it with another gun. But whose gun is that? It was somebody's gun, and I do apologize. Anyways, how they came up with this plan, Selena called Mona D, and they wanted to cause a disturbance. Paige is used. Selena calls Paige, and Paige is going to get paid. It has to be people that have nothing to lose or are very disposable also. Selena is not going to be doing anything with Paige, I'm pretty sure, for the future. Anyways, as far as sexually. So she comes into the club, Paige does. I guess she's supposed to be a new stripper and all that good stuff. Mona ended up spilling a drink on Link. So he has to go clean it up in the bathroom, and Paige runs after him, and they have sex in there. And I think a couple of other strippers were there, whatever. So while he's in the bathroom getting taken care of, excuse me, Selena slips upstairs and switches the guns. Selena didn't get out of the office, but Link came out of the bathroom. Once he comes out, Mona D distracts by noticing that Paige did have sex with Link. She ends up trying to fight the girl or get into a tussle and with the other strippers or whatever. That distracts Link, and Selena was able to slip out. Paige came out and they drove off. So that was the end of the episode, but it was, I won't say, it could be eventful, but the plotting and all that good stuff. Kudos to the actress that plays Jordan this episode. She really did a solid, and I'm loving it. So please give me your comments below. Tell me what you think. I appreciate everyone again for coming to my channel. Like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. Until the next one, peace.